But I have the other ones available in there.
Wait.
But
What? So, Luke, what are you drinking today? Coca-Cola.
Morning on the way to the gym and set my ukulele on top of the car and then drove off down the road.
Going to be the bow after that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Yo! I learned my lesson from last time. What a welcome, thank you. I drink the most fruity drinks imaginable.
It's laundry day.
it's laundry day.
So you always wear hats with laundry day?
I'm going to do you a favor, James. I just say, believe it.
So how did you two meet?
Well, there's these places in San Francisco. I think they're called bathhouses.
It's like one of those things where everyone wants to focus on like the big events that happen, but day to day, what we're doing is we're on like one of our draw streams, smoking weed, making comics. It's chill. It's so much fun, and like
Yes. Man, I'm not a YouTuber. I do this because I want to sell comic books.
Butch Killigan.
Meet Butch Killigan, the last man in a world that doesn't need him anymore. Waking from a coma into Ultra City's sissified dystopia, Butch finds his role as a DEA detective erased. In this degenerate future, all drugs are legal and peddled like candy, all but one. A shadowy forbidden substance tied to his vanished wife is still run by the underworld. Now, with nothing but his fists and a taste for vengeance, Butch carves through a world that mocks his very existence. Battling malformed monstrosities, corporate zealots, and drug-fueled freaks to uncover who's responsible for his undoing, find his wife, and exact his revenge. Each book is 120 pages of raw cyberpunk mayhem, savage satire, and brutal action. Limited copies available now at Iconic Comics. Visit the link and secure yours before they're gone.
Woo! Yes, guys. It is Sunday. This means another episode of A Drink with a Brink, where I talk with other indie creators about their hopes and the dreams and their lives, but also their books and their campaigns. Because frankly, I'm kind of bored with mainstream. Mainstream kind of sucks. And indie is where the passion is. All right, guys, I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend, a nice Sunday. As always, I have done a little bit of writing today, and I updated the website, our website, jamiecomics.com. I updated that this week, so now people can also purchase digital downloads. So our comics, at least 9 of them right now, are available as digital downloads, and people are already buying them. So really, really cool. I had a lot of people asking me about that, and it was about time, especially now that we can't ship books out to the United States because of weird things like some system. They're still working things out, but I got notification from the Dutch Postal Service that they are on the case, and I'll get a update next week probably. So hopefully we can start shipping out packages again, which would be awesome. All right, guys, let's see who's with us in the chat today. Creators Outlets. Welcome, Creators Outlets. Welcome, sir. Hail, nerds. What's up, Creators Outlets? Pops, welcome, Pops. Here we go. Yes, as always, guys, we are broadcasting through the Madness Entertainment Group and Network. So various channels. So I get feedback and commentary from all directions. So if you have questions or comments for the guest today, just throw them in the chat. T-Zone, welcome T-Zone. OMFG, yes sir, yes. Welcome. Crenshaw, welcome Crenshaw. FAO, he says, hello all, hope everyone is feeling well. Well, I hope so too. Sven rules. Yeah, we have some Sven fans, which is awesome. Welcome all. Love Nuggets. Ask Sven why he's so awesome. All right, we will do that. We will ask him. Welcome, Love Nuggets. And Cody Douglas, welcome. Shout outs, Svensels. The Svensels. Welcome, Svensels. Marty Crew. Aye, welcome, Marty. Mike Inks. Welcome, Mike. Nice to see you. A good trailer. Yeah, that was a fun trailer. That was really, really cool. That was well done, man. Looked really professional, and I didn't think I spotted any AI shenanigans, so that's good, you know. Hi, Dave. Hi, Marty. And T-Zone says, this guy rocks, great voice. Who, me? No. Well, for some reason, I'm not really stuttering right now. Usually I have this stutter, but today everything is going fine, so let's keep it that way, guys. Chris Fisk, damn, the Netherlands got caught up in the shipping BS2. Yeah, we've had it since the 23rd of last month. So it's been going on for a little while. I had to cancel some orders through the web store. So it is costing me some money, guys. So I hope they will fix it soon. Welcome, Chris Fisk, by the way. Welcome. Shout out to Michael Bancroft. His X account was suspended for no reason and has yet to be reinstated. Yeah, it's weird, man. I saw it this morning. That's strange because Michael Bancroft, he's so civil. Some people are just asking for it to get suspended, you know. But Michael was always cool, you know. It's strange. I have faith that he will be back soon. Welcome, Gullible Foil. Welcome. Love Butch Killigan. Yeah, we will talk about Butch Killigan today. Simple as what? Pop says, I get banned all the time. I appeal and they give it back. Yeah, Pops is a professional when it comes to being banned. Mike, welcome, Mike. Welcome. A great Sunday and drink to you, Dave. I just responded to your email. Oh, cool. About the commission by Pau. Thank you. Yeah, guys, if you want a personal commission from Pau Rodericks, the artist of Perfect 10, you can now get it on Fund My Comic. It's the link is below. The campaign is live. It's the last day. So go grab your personal commission. Pau will draw any character you want. You will get the original art plus a high-res scan. You can use it for anything. So really, really cool. Thanks for the support, guys. Pop says, it is the bots running the algorithm. You have to challenge and get a human to look at them. All right. Tips from the professional. I wouldn't know anything about stuttering. I've never done that. That's good. Keep it that way, sir. Right. Okay, it's time for the guest, guys. It's a brand new guest. Never been on the show before, which is cool. So I can introduce myself to new people and you to new people and new people to you. So let's do this. Let's make sure I have everything set up correctly. I think that I have. Yes, because it's time, guys. It's time for the guest. So may I have a very warm welcome for the guest of the hour, Mr. Sven Stoffels.
Woo! What a great introduction. Thank you so much, Dave Brink. Thank you so much for having me, Dave Brink. I'm also from the Netherlands. We're both Dutchmen. It's very nice to see you. Very nice to be on the show with you today here.
Yes. You
Isn't it
usually
awesome?
has to talk with a different Dutch accent, Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I talked to you, I think, a couple of months ago because we were talking about like comic book shipping, fulfillment, stuff like that. Fund my comics, stuff
Yeah.
like that. And then we
Mhm.
found out that we're both from the Netherlands, and not only that, we're
Yeah.
from the same province, I believe, too, right? Limburg.
Oh,
Is that
really?
true
Yeah,
or
yeah,
no?
yeah. That's true. Yeah. Well, to be fair, your name kind of gave it away. Like,
Is
I
that
was like,
true?
maybe this guy has a Dutch sounding name, So Stoffels,
Yeah, it is pretty Dutchy. Yeah, Rembrandt van Rijn's muse, his name was Stoffels. Do you know that? Stoffels.
Oh, really? Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, her name was Hendrikje Stoffels.
Wow,
But,
maybe
I
a descendant somehow.
perhaps. I
Yeah.
don't think so. Probably not. My entire family lineage, they all worked in the mines, in the limestone mines in southern Limburg.
Yes, that you're
For
definitely from the south. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they all did for generations and generations. We all that white privilege that they had, that they all ended up deep in the mines for centuries and centuries. So I think
man.
literally my dad probably is the only one who didn't have to work in the mines. You know what I'm saying? So we got lucky, I guess.
All right. And you don't either, luckily. So
No, not me. I make comic books for a living.
yeah, but you don't.
Pretty good.
But you don't live here anymore, right?
I do not live in the Netherlands at the moment anymore. No, for the past year, coming up to a year, I moved to Indonesia, Southeast Asia. I'm on the island of Bali, Indonesia.
What?
I have a little house here. I make my little home office here. It's very chill, very chill vibes. A lot more affordable too. Better weather.
For most people, that's a vacation destination, but you decided to go live there.
I did decide to go live here. Yeah, I went here on vacation first. A couple of times, and I just love this island, just the freedom of it, the vibes of it, the culture, the people. And I was like, you know what, we're just gonna try and we'll do something crazy. We'll switch things up a little bit. Maybe it was my midlife crisis because I'm pushing 40 at this point.
40?
Maybe that's what it was. Almost.
Wow. Okay. Wait, we have some new people in the chat, and I don't want to miss anyone. So give me 1 sec to see if I miss anything. Chris says it's also the last day for Infinitil Chronicles #2 today. Closes out tonight. Chris, you have a wrench, so please post your link to your campaign in the chat, sir, and go check it out, guys. Mike says I've been suspended by X for more than a year with no communication, much less explanation by the Musk-owned company, despite never having posted a thing. Yeah, that's crazy. Maybe that's it. You're never posting, so get out of here. I don't know. It's weird. Some of these things never make any sense. It's like normal people don't even look at it.
People are under the impression that like cancel culture has sort of subsided a little bit with like Donald Trump being in office, and then definitely Elon Musk acquiring X, which it is true. But the weird thing is, ever since that happened, that's when I lost all my stuff. I lost my YouTube channel. I told you before a little bit. I had like close to 50,000 subscribers, and they got rid of my YouTube channel because I was talking about some I was talking about the exploitative nature of the porno industry. I happened to be talking about that on that day, and they didn't really like that, so they took away my channel.
Wow.
Yeah,
Usually you get a warning, right? Or was it outright from
this
0
was
to
literally no warning, nothing, just boom, channel immediately deleted, gone. My AdSense account gone, everything gone, like this, bang. No warnings.
Holy shit. That's crazy. You work for something for years, and then so do you have a alternative platform, like for instance Rumble or something?
Yes, but look, here's the thing. The problem is I do have a Rumble. You can find all my stuff is like Sven Stoffels or Sven Streams, and that's my my stream at Sven Streams with an S, Sven Streams. So that's on YouTube. But the thing is this, you got to always keep streaming to YouTube because that's just where the audience is. You know what I'm saying? every television, every phone comes pre-installed with YouTube, and these other things just are unable to compete at this point. But look, Rumble is pretty good, so I do upload everything that I do on Rumble as well.
Yes, that's wise. That's welcome. Oh wait, Mike. I had Mike, and then Katie did. Welcome, Katie did. Hail Sven. She says.
Hail Katie. Love Katie.
Yeah, Katie is a big promoter of campaigns and creators.
She's really good.
It's cool. It's cool to see her here. Welcome, Katie. Marty Crew. Marty Crew says, "Freaky deaky Dutch people stream." Yes, yes, sir. Today it is.
It's not gotten that freaky yet, to be honest. We're pretty chill.
Yeah. I'm usually not that freaky. I'm kind of mellow. I think.
But it's called a drink with Brink. Are you drinking right now or no?
Yeah, that's one of the questions that I need to ask you. But I'm pretty boring. I just drink my cola. You know, it's basically the name that created the title for the stream. It has nothing to do with booze. You know. But what are you drinking?
Okay. I mean, I'm drinking a big fat jumbo coffee right now because, like I told you yesterday, I did my big comeback stream for 6 hours. So I was drinking. I must have drank like 20 beers and half a bottle of vodka yesterday. So I'm kind of hungover. So I was like, I really hope he doesn't require me to drink booze because I would not have been able to take that. See, I'm having some of this right now, and it's 2 a.m. here. By the way, for those of you listening, it's like almost 2:30 here in Bali, so it's in the middle of the night.
Bali. Well, we appreciate you staying awake, sir.
Hey, my pleasure.
For this, Chris Fisk wishes he was 40 again. And here is the link, guys, to Infinity Tale Chronicles #2. Closes out tonight, so go check it out. Let's see if I miss anything. No warnings, just bam. Yes, just bam. It just happens, man. Your Liz friend, welcome, your Liz friend.
Shout outs to Liz.
Love Nuggets is drinking beer. Right.
Nice.
All right. And Butch Killigan saved my life. Samson Skurik. Welcome, Samson. And this brings us to your career, Sven. Because you are a artist. Tell us about yourself, about your creative endeavors.
Yeah, I'm an artist. I have an animation background. I used to work I got my start in the Netherlands, actually, in like a little shitty educational gaming studio, basically. That's where I started animating. And then later on, I began like
sounds like something that everyone wants to do, like working within gaming and animation. But you didn't like it?
It's what it sounds like. I went to like one of the first gaming educations in the Netherlands. It was in Eindhoven. This is like in 2006 or 7 or something like that. I went there, and then the two people who started that school, they kind of like they had a business going on at the same time. The business got too big, so they quit the school, and that whole thing fell apart.
Oh no!
And then they kind of plucked me out of that school to go work in that studio because they saw I had talent. But it was just a big disaster, just completely mismanaged nonsense. But look, I got to do a bunch of animations and stuff there. I really learned a lot, at least. But and then after that, I jumped ship and I went that company went bankrupt. And then I started like I got like a chance to work for Comedy Central. I got to do like a bunch of cartoon shorts for Trip Tank. It was called, this little animated show. I think I made like 9 or 10 animated shorts, and that sort of got like the ball rolling for my my independent animation career. And now recently, for the past 2 years, I think, or how long has it been? Yeah, I started doing comic books, Butch Killigan, and I got lucky enough to work with Ethan Van Sciver. I'm doing a book for him, The Diary of Heather Swain, 1994, and hopefully I'll also be doing the one after that, 1995. And yeah, currently I'm also working. So I'm doing a bunch of books at once. I'm working on Butch Killigan #3, which I hope to people can pre-order that probably like I'm hoping February, but I still have a lot of pages to do still. So fingers crossed.
With pre-ordering, you mean like you run a campaign?
Yes. So the way I do it, I never run a campaign until the book is basically 99.9% done.
Right.
So I never run the campaign before I have to get started. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It needs to be 99% done before I run the campaign. So that's why I call it pre-order, because people are basically 100%. They can rest assured they're going to get the
Guaranteed.
book.
Yeah.
Both of
Yeah.
I got 2 books out right now, Butch Killigan 1 and 2, all
Cool.
shipped on time. Great reviews. Everybody got their books a couple of months after the campaign's closed. You know what I'm saying? So it's all been. I think that's the way to do it for me personally, at least.
That is great. Chris Fisk says mismanaged nonsense, so par for the course in these creative industries.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Those bosses, they were once a little bit of money came running in, they were like, oh my God, let's go get our Versace suits and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It was that type of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, really?
One of my bosses, he had a family at home, but when he went on his business trips, he'd spend company cash on the prostitutes, stuff like that. A giant fucking disaster. That type of mismanagement, it was pathetic, honestly.
Holy shit. Yeah. Well, I you know, like these creative types that aren't like bookkeepers, you know, so you need people to take care of the money. But this is like way different. It's like the money comes in and they start to spend it on bullshit.
Yeah.
Sven's Floyd tribute is one of the best animations of all time. God bless.
Yeah.
What is that? The Floyd.
Saint Floyd, George Floyd, our savior and saint. He's,
yeah.
He's a great man. Yeah, I made a tribute, a heartfelt, loving tribute to Saint Floyd, our fallen hero.
All right, I'll look it up. You
can look it up.
Chris says, "Thank you, Sven. Same here. Waiting years for a book after paying for it isn't sustainable."
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not. Welcome, Apex Comics. Welcome. And he loves pencils down cover. Pencils down cover that you did.
Yeah, I did one of the variant covers for Pencils Down as well. Shout outs to Pencils Down.
Really cool. So you said that you did animation, but you also do some stuff for Ethan, which is more like like classic comic book style. So this means you can shift to different art styles.
Well, okay. So look, what I'm doing for Ethan is definitely not the classic comic book style.
Okay.
Ethan is he's switching it up. So with Ethan, when he pitched his book to me, because it's about one of his characters from the Cyberfrog universe, Heather Swain, but she's a lot younger. So it's set in the 90s, and he wanted it to feel like a 90s type of thing. So I really looked at a lot of 90s cartoons and stuff. I wanted it to feel like as if like DC developed. Think of like Bruce Timm, like the Batman, the animated series, or guys like Shane Glines. I really love that guy. Sort of something like that with a little bit of anime on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the 80s and the 90s, a lot of these shows were animated by like Tokyo Movie Shinsha. A lot of animation was being outsourced to Japan, so it had a little bit of that in it. So that's sort of like the style that I'm going for. So it's definitely not what you're used to from like classic comic book styles. It's a completely different style. But yeah, it is different from something that I would usually do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a little bit different than something like Butch Killigan, but you can still, of course, see my signature on it a little bit. But
right,
it's meant to be a 90s animated series kind of vibe, and it's about the friendship of two girls. And then there's this dichotomy between like sort of like cutesy 90s cartoon vibes, but then there's going to be like these psychological horror elements happening a little bit down the book, which is my forte. That's what I love doing. You see a lot of that in Butch Killigan as well. There's a lot of psychological
horror.
So
did Ethan approach you because of your art style, or did you approach him? What happened?
The way so Ethan and I started talking. We started talking on the Kill stream, I believe, with Ethan Ralph. We talked first, And
Okay.
then just by virtue of like this culture that we're all in the same sector, I ended up on his show. And I think Ethan and I just really hit it off, just bullshitting, just talking shit, you know what I'm saying? Laughing it up. So yeah, we just had a good time, you know?
Yeah.
And he liked my art style. And we just started talking. It just the ball started rolling from there. He just liked my art style and he liked me as a guy, I guess. And I liked him. So yeah, that's sort of like how that happened.
Yeah. There are more people that like your style. Your list. Fran says, I have both covers of Butch Killigan 2. Love the style so much.
Based. Very awesome.
Yes. So you said you had a channel with like 50,000 subs, right? Plus
Close to that, yeah.
I gather that this is your main job. You don't have like another job and do art on the side. This is your main thing.
Yeah, this is my main thing. Yes, I have many different projects going at once usually, but yeah, this is my main gig. I'm just a freelance artist basically, but I also do like gigs. So for instance, recently, Sam Hyde, you know, comedian Sam Hyde. Have you heard of him? $1 Million Extreme. Well, I think people in the chat probably know him. I did an animation for him that just got shadow dropped the other week. So yeah, people commission me for animation work and stuff like that, and illustration work. You know, but yeah.
EVS came to Sven because of his awesomeness. Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome, Nero Smith. He says Sven is a very fine artist. Yes. So Sven, how did you think you managed to gather this following? This is something that you built up. How did that happen?
How that happened is, I think, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, you were about to ask a follow-up question?
No. Cool. So.
Okay. I mean, how I managed to gather I think I have a unique brand because I basically don't mince words and I'm extremely not politically correct, even in the face of like cancel culture a couple of years ago. I never relented. I never bowed down, even when they tried to cancel me, because I've been through a couple of cancellation attempts, really bad ones, death threats, very extreme cancellation attempts. And yeah, I never bowed down. Like I had a Patreon back then. I let him have it. And I think that's what people like about me, I guess, instead of just I'm just honest and I don't give a shit. Basically,
that is cool. Yeah, that's yeah. Not everyone dares do that. You know, you have your own brand, and you try to protect your brand and try to maneuver this weird landscape of terms of services, this kind of things. But you're like, I don't care. It's like,
no, I've never been politically correct or diplomatic or anything like that. I always thought the truth is the most important thing, even if it's going to cost you money or followers or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Look, here's the thing. Look, they killed my YouTube channel with 50,000 subs, but I think basically that was already like a graveyard. They already shadow banned me completely. And then we started up the new channel. I only have, I think, close like 2,000 subs at this point. We have like 100 to 150 live viewers every time I stream, and to me that's like enough. That's a pretty sizable audience. So wherever I go, the audience comes anyways. It doesn't matter. They can't really cancel you. You know what I'm saying? In that sense. Well, look, they can still do a lot of damage, but you know, you just got to keep trudging forward and speak the truth.
Right. Chris Fisk says, so YouTube sabotaging your YouTube channel is causing damages to you financially. The class action building against Google is going to be glorious.
Not really to me. Not really. Because I wasn't able to monetize anything anyways, because my content is way too edgy. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
they never, to me, I just use YouTube and stuff like that to stream to reach my audience. And as soon as they kill my channel, I'll just make another channel. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the monetization aspect of that. It's just a way to engage with the audience. You know, to let them know you're still there.
Absolutely. Yeah. And as artists, you need to be able to express yourself really, right? That's part of being artist. So you don't limit yourself. T-Zone says the unending horrors of the natural and psychedelic worlds. Apex says political correctness is never a correct bullshit movement of people who want to control you.
Yeah. So like a guy like me, and you too, probably. Like, we grew up in the. I mean, I'm a child of the '90s. I read like Joop Klapzeiker. You're familiar with that comic?
Yeah. Yes,
that was one of my favorite comics as a kid. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of stuff that I also used to draw as a kid. But then for an American audience, they're not really used to that, because in the Netherlands it's extremely liberal. Like, people swear on television and stuff like that. When we were kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, on the TV, they would say swear words and stuff like that. Like, if you walk through Amsterdam, there's cocks and balls and penises and vaginas everywhere. To the point where it's almost like obnoxious. Just like,
it's like
we got it, cocks,
like embarrassing. Yeah.
It's like, oh, the penis museum, ha ha ha, so cute, you know. But yeah, so that's the Netherlands, and I would make like a cartoon that I thought was pretty tame. So, for instance, the big cancellation event that happened to me was during COVID. There was this, at the start of COVID, there was this meme that originated. It was called like, what was it called? COVID-chan or something. COVID-chan, like a little cutesy anime girl meme. And I thought, okay, that doesn't really represent this deadly Wuhan virus. So I made like this super horrific, well, I call it super horrific, but it was just like this Ren and Stimpy, Joop Klapzeiker style gross out humor cartoon with like this Chinese girl dancing, and she has bugs in her teeth, caterpillars, and she's like making out with a bat, tongue kissing, you know what I'm saying? Just gross out humor. But yeah, so then I got the Chinese CCP government after me, like hundreds and hundreds of people that were writing articles. Look at this racist, anti-Asian hatred and all this stuff. And they were sending letters to my old boss, pictures of decapitated babies to my brother's house. It was just this unrelenting. It was really, really bad. When it just started, my phone was on tilt. I was getting so many death threats, like a death threat a minute. Kill yourself, you white pig, and blah, blah, blah. It just kept going and going and going and going. You know what I'm saying? And all just because of a cartoon. All just because of a cartoon, a gross cartoon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, and you all already know the type of people that send these threats, right? It's
yeah. And then the stupidest thing that you can do is like, okay, apologize, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because second you do that, you basically justify this punishment that they've been giving you. You were guilty, and then they'll keep going if you just shut up. And what's happening now, it's interesting because now the powers have sort of like shifted, because now, of course, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk, he got assassinated the other day. And you see all these liberal left-wing LGBTQ activists, they're celebrating this guy's murder. And now you see this power shift where like more conservative people get to cancel them for their transgressions, right? So you have these big, you got like a Batman comic, like this queer Batman comic writer or something. She's like celebrating this guy's murder. You know, people complain, get rid of them. But what I'm seeing now is like, I think that's fine. I think that's perfectly fine. Get rid of.
Well, I think people finally are starting to realize that there's no negotiation or no reasoning with a large portion of people, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
It's a matter of survival, also. I think. So how did you handle that? By the way, I can imagine it being really, really frightening when you get like constant death threats and you have your family and you know. So how did you get through that?
Look, here's the thing. It doesn't matter how thick your skin is and how little you give a fuck. If all day long for like weeks you constantly get kill yourself, you fucking pig, and you just the most nasty words are being thrown at your face. It's at a subconscious level, it does get to you. You know what I'm saying? Even a little bit. But you know, you just got to get through that a little, because eventually they just lose interest, and it just sort of like went away, and then everything went back to normal. Well, not back. They got rid of it. They killed my Patreon. They got rid of my Instagram account back then. Somehow my YouTube channel survived that, my big YouTube channel. But okay, they got rid of that a couple of months ago. But yeah, I don't know. You just kind of just have to push through it, you know.
Mike says, never bowing down is the right mindset to have, especially now. Yeah, especially now. It's true. Samson says, I hope I'll be able to buy pack of all Butch Killigan volume with when next book will be out.
Yes.
Yes.
That's actually an interesting thing, because I think what I'm going to be doing for the book 3 drop, this is the first time anybody's hearing this, I'm probably going to do an omnibus of book 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to release book 3, the regular volume. It looks something like this. So this is what one of these Butch Killigan books looks like. This is the old original print.
Oh, wait.
It's like these books are like 120 pages, black and white, glossy paper, square bound. So
big books, yeah.
Yeah, so they're 120 pages every volume. So there's 2 volumes out right now. I think you have to link up or somewhere, right? So I'm gonna release it. I'm gonna release a 3rd one, but I'm also at the same time gonna do like a fat omnibus collection that's gonna include all 3 books. And then I'm going to include the art book too, because I had an art book that has like some concept art and sort of explains where Butch Killigan came from. I'm going to include that too in the omnibus, and some other assorted artwork. So it's going to be a really big, fat, thick, a collection of all things Butch Killigan from the past years. I think I'm going to do that. It's probably going to be a hardcover too.
That is awesome. I'm putting the link to this page in the chat, guys, so you can check it out. This is the Iconic Comics web store.
Yes, Iconic Comics is my publisher. They do all the fulfillment and handling and shipping for me, for Butch Killigan.
That is awesome. So how did you get into like doing business with Iconic?
With Iconic Comics, I was friends with Nurkish. He's a YouTuber. I don't know if you've heard of him. And Doug Tenapel. So me and Nurkish and Doug Tenapel, we worked on a little cartoon pitch together and stuff like that. And then we just sort of started talking. They knew the Iconic Comics guys. And then I sent them the manuscript of Butch Killigan 1 before it was released, and they really loved it. Plus, we had sort of the same philosophy where it's like you got to have your book completely finished before you do the pre-order campaign. So, it was a good fit. It was a pretty good fit. So, that's the rest is history. So, they've published 2 of my books, and they're going to be publishing the 3rd one as well.
That is great. That's so much so you can focus on making the book and your art, you know. That.
Yeah, exactly.
Apex 70s action movies had violence and nudity. We were based growing up, not offended by most anything. The political left is a danger to everyone. Samson says Sven has something that most people lack these days: unbreakable human spirit.
Right.
Well.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, Raul and T Drawings. Welcome. Let's see if I missed anyone. I don't want to miss anyone in the chat. Bagel. What's in about a bagel? A 360-page omnibus. Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one.
Yeah, that's amazing. I enjoy freedom. Let's preserve it. Exactly. We need the freedom to make whatever we want to make, to buy whatever we want to buy, and to say whatever we want to say. Right. So this is Butch Killigan number 2, which is now on the web store. So this means people can buy it right now.
Yeah, and they can buy it right now. There's still so what happens is during the campaign. Let's say I sell people pre-order 537 books. You know what I'm saying? You can't print that exact amount. So you always print an extra bulk So I
Yes.
think we printed, but they're very limited. So that's why we also do the variant covers. I don't know if you scroll down, you can probably see what's still left. You can still buy book 1 and 2, and we have released a new variant cover for book 1 as well, so people can enjoy the story still. But yeah, of course, I do recommend backing the campaigns, of course, because you get much more goodies, and it's cheaper as well if you back it at the campaign, because these are marked up in the web store. But yeah, they're still available there. In the web store, iconiccomics.com/Butch Killigan. You can also still get like the acrylic standee statues and some stuff like that, but it's all very limited. Once that's gone, it's gone. I think the original number 1 cover is already completely gone. That's like a collectible right now that will never be reprinted.
Right. Yes. That's not on here. That's gone. Right.
Yeah,
It's
that one's already. Let's see. I don't even know. I think I might only have 1 copy of that one even. Yeah, that's this. Oh, there goes all my books. Here, this is the original number 1 copy. This cover will never be reprinted again. And I only have 1 copy of that myself. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
That's how rare. That's how rare that is.
I can. My first, I have 1 copy of Perfect 10 book 1 left. The first printing. It's really cool when it sells out. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have. Yeah.
Yeah. So Butch Killigan. So for people who don't know or just tuned in, or what exactly is Butch Killigan? What's the concept? How did you come about it?
So Butch Killigan is a cyberpunk action comedy adventure. It has a lot of satire in it. You can think of it like one of our countrymen, Paul Verhoeven. Remember his brand of like 80s action movies, you know what I'm saying? Violence, gore, but a lot of satire too, a unique view at American culture.
It's glorious.
So in Butch Killigan, basically by the end of book 1, he ends up in a coma and he wakes up in this dystopian, hellish future. It's like this fish out of water story where he has to make his way around this degenerate future that he finds himself in after they took his family during the events of book 1. But yeah, that's sort of the summation of where we're at right now with the story. So,
all right.
Not to spoil anything, but yeah.
No. Do you have plans for the story, or are you just like inventing it as you go?
No. I've been writing this story since probably 2017 or 2016 or something like that.
Okay,
And I've planned out like 9 books ahead. I don't know if it might even become more than that. I don't know, but I have like this vast lore. It's crazy the amount of stuff that I've written. So it's all planned out completely. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just flying by the seat of my pants. So it's all there already.
Wow.
And here's the thing. So while I was writing it, the satirical parts, I saw that reality was catching up to my satire. You know what I'm saying? So I was coming up with things that I thought were ridiculous, but then it started to actually happen in reality. So I had to go even further with my satire and like our future predictions. So in the second book, you have like a self-replicating, like retarded clone worker people. They carry their own copy in their abdomen, and then the second that they get replaced, they get like slightly more retarded with every new iteration. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
There's like Chinese human mosquito hybrids that are flying around. The entire city is covered in an ad-ridden dome that blocks out the sun. So it's just a miserable, disgusting hellhole that he wakes up in. And look, usually in these dystopian futures, they always depict this dystopia as like a very rigid, super ultra conservative. Like think of like Demolition Man, right? Everything's very clean and sterile, and it's like this fascistic future where you're not allowed to swear and all that stuff. But they never really depict like the opposite end of it when like extreme neoliberalism takes over, you know what I'm saying? So this future is definitely that. It's like this gay, hellish, degenerate Burning Man festival of a city. It's really, really disgusting. And and Butch Killigan is the only like white guy that exists still in this future, by the way. He's the only guy left.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yes.
But you got everything in there.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, it's like a gold mine of ideas.
Oh
This
yes.
current timeline we live in.
Oh yeah.
Really cool. You have some what is it? The standee? You have a standee?
Yeah, but all of that's sold out at the bottom. Okay, yeah, there's
It's
still
also
that's the, there's still that's all out of stock. All that stuff at the bottom, but I think there's some up
okay.
there still. Yeah, people can browse the store. There is some acrylic standees left still, I think.
Cool. Guys, I posted the link in the chat. It's also below this video. If you want to check out what you can still get, go grab it. And then you have this page where people can buy digital editions.
Oh yes, they can buy the digital PDF versions as well on the Gumroad link. There's like a bundle there. I think they can get both books for just $15. So if you just want to get, if you're on the fence for buying the physical copy and you want to read the digital ones first, you can do that. It's literally only $15. Like what are you waiting for? Go grab your copy, check it out. And I encourage people when they read the book, leave a review, and I'll repost you on X as well.
Oh yeah. All right, I'm putting it in the chat, guys. So there is the link to this page. It's also below the video. So if you're watching from the replay, you can find it.
Yeah.
And for only $15, you have both books, which is 240 pages of material.
Yeah. Each book is 120 plus pages. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that's
fantastic.
That's a good deal.
So is this project something you'll be doing for the foreseeable
oh yes,
future?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah. We're for the next couple of years at least. Yeah, we're gonna finish this story up. So I'm planning to do at least one book a year. I think that's about the pace I'm at.
Oh yeah, right. Plus your other projects. So they're keeping you busy.
They are keeping me busy, and I do a political cartoon too that I started. It's called American Man Hero. Don't pull that up on this stream because it's extremely offensive. It's really.
Where?
When you, yeah.
Sorry, where can people read that? Where can people read your cartoons?
I mean that one. It's called American Man. It's on X only, so it's American Man _Hero. America Man. That's the comic.
America Man.
But again, that's not for the faint of heart. I went for political satire, and it's extremely racist. It's extremely homophobic, and it's just look. That's the Dutch tradition, though. Like a guy like Erik Scheurs. Or these types of guys, they didn't pull any punches. In the 90s, you could just be so vulgar and so over the top, right?
Yes.
So when I'm drawing a political cartoon, I feel like I'm self-centering. Like, surely I can't draw this black person super offensively. I'm like, no, you have to. It's satire. You have to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like an exercise in purging myself of political correctness. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Be warned. If you check out that one, it's not for the faint of heart.
This is perfect marketing, by the way. The more you tell people to not watch it, they will watch it. So
okay, well, go enjoy that one. Don't complain to me if you're offended. Okay, if it gives you a tummy ache and it makes you nauseous, call your mommy. Don't complain to me about it.
I think my audience can handle it. Right, Chris says extremely racist, homophobic, offensive. You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
All right, go check it out.
It's very funny. Says your list a friend. Yeah, we will definitely check that out. Excellent. Let me.
All right. I mean, don't pull it up on this. Don't.
No.
Okay,
no.
okay.
I won't do that. Right. So you're doing this, you're doing the other book. So do you work with strict deadlines or is everything on your own tempo?
I have a little handy dandy board up in front of me, and I kind of like predict a little bit of a page. That's what a Chat GPT is good at. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I need to finish these many pages. This is kind of my pace. Create a schedule for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of loose, but I try to finish like for the EVS book. I'm trying to finish like 4 pages a week at least, and I just kind of tick it off every time I finish a page. I put a little cross on my thing, and I have it right in front of me. And then the Butch Killigan 3 one, that's a lot more pages that need to be done. So it's constantly looming. It's right in my face, right there. It's looming over me, this to-do list, basically. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's anxiety inducing, but you just got to take it 1 page a day, 1 page at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Wow. Fantastic. So do you still also do things with animation besides
that trailer?
trailers?
Well, the trailer that you saw, I animated that. I just did that Sam Hyde one as well. I've done some animation stuff too for the American Man thing. So I'm always still animating.
Oh, cool. So people can hire you for their trailers.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, if you want me to, but here's the thing, I need to like the project too. You know, I'm at the point right now where I get to choose my gigs. But if you have like a cool indie comic that you're doing, yeah, just send it by me and I'll do a trailer for you. Sure, yeah.
Oh, great. So how long does it take this trailer, for instance, for Butch Killigan? How long did that
to finish
take
that
you
one
to
up? I
produce?
think that's like a minute long trailer. I think
Yeah.
it takes me like a couple of weeks maybe to finish that. A couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks. Let's just say a 1.5 minute trailer would probably take me like a month or something like that to finish.
Wow. So did you study art or are you self-taught? What's
self-taught? I just when I got my first animation gig, I didn't in that studio.
Mhm.
I had no clue what I was doing. They wanted me to animate like a little frog character walking around a room, and they said, "You know how to animate, right?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure." I'd never animated anything, and I kind of quickly, you know, I had like a drawing tablet, just tried to figure it out, sort of. That's how I got into animation, just by bluffing my way into it. But yeah, I have 0 diplomas, 0 degrees. I dropped out of 3 different schools. So yeah, I have no, I never went to art school or anything like that. No, I'm just completely self-taught.
Wow. Well, it looks fantastic. So, you know.
I recommend anybody. You know, you can learn anything right now with YouTube and the internet.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay a school for that.
You don't have to put yourself in debt to learn something nowadays. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's best to not go to school, like, you know.
Yeah.
Chris says, I would love to Infinitail Chronicles as an animated series, but that dream may require winning a lottery ticket. Yeah, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. Really cool. Really cool, Sven. Is there anything else we need to know about Butch Killigan or about something
I'll say this.
to share?
I will say this. I think it's good what you're doing as well. You need to engage an audience nowadays. If you want to do anything, if you want to make a comic book or an animated series or whatever it is, you have to, in this indie scene, the indie scene is the future. It has a lot of problems in and of itself, not just with delivery and stuff like that, but also with content. I think there's a lot to be improved when it comes to the indie scene because, we could get into that, but I think if you're an artist right now, or you need to be engaging your audience, you need to have a show online, you need to do a stream. You can't just be sitting in the dark drawing your comics, because that's a thing of the past. And even like you see this entire industry is on fire because of the advent of AI. You can see this, the animation industry especially. You see these, there's like these YouTube channels with like Disney recruiters and Cal Arts students and stuff like that. They're all panicking. They're all panicking. They're all getting fired because all these big companies are going to just use AI. They're going to be replaced. And the funny thing is this: so all these liberal arts students, they've purged right-wing people out from the art scene, so they were sequestered into this indie scene, and they basically they reduced themselves to what amounts to basically an AI, because they're getting prompted by a writer's room to just animate all these little scenes for like Steven Universe or whatever queer coded gay show they're working on nowadays at Disney. So they were basically already AI. They're not artists, you know what I'm saying? They're not artists. So yeah, now they're fucked because this whole industry is gone, and now they have to figure it out. And the funny thing is, I saw these Disney recruiters. They were talking to these people like, "Look, you got to calm down." But yes, the industry is changing. It's basically finished. And yeah, their advice was just to start your own studios, become indie, become independent, create a fan base. So that's what even these animation recruiters in schools are telling their audience or their students. Just give up on this idea that you're going to be working at like Disney animation studios, because that's no longer a thing. That's done for. So yeah, what you were doing here, that's going to be the future. But then, of course, we need good comics too. We need good comics, good subject matter. It can't just constantly be the same rehashed story tropes that we've seen a gazillion times, just regurgitated. Because I see this impulse with, and I won't name any names, but you see even like industry veterans, certain industry veterans, they come out of like the mainstream. Now they're unshackled by corporate control. They get to do whatever they want, but they just end up regurgitating these same Hollywood tropes. They just can't seem to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the indie scene you have all the freedom in the world. It should be exciting, and it should not be politically correct, and it should actually have like new, fresh ideas. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's just going to be the same exact thing regurgitated that you'd see in the mainstream, except this time not with overt gay sex or whatever, like that's not really
unless you want to, of course.
Unless if that's what you're into,
sure. Art Frog. Welcome. Art Frog. He says working at Disney would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
What a dump Disney has become. It's weird, right? It's weird. The same with these like Marvel and DC. When we were kids, when I was young, I wanted to work for Marvel, and now I know it's completely different industry now. You know. Derivative media is almost worse than the Marxist propaganda slop the corporate media is squeezing out. It's all terrible. So this is why indie is more important than ever. It might be more difficult to make it because you have more content. A lot of it is like fabricated with AI generated shit. Then you have other people trying things for themselves, and you have to like be somewhat entertaining on stream. You have to there are like several hurdles you have to go through, right? I had to actually go to training to learn how to speak to people because I was so nervous I couldn't do this. So I had to learn to do this on camera so I can sell comic books. It's really stupid, but it's...
Oh, really? Well, you're doing a good job. I didn't think it was that bad. You have to learn to do this. You're doing a pretty good job. So,
yeah, it's training, man. It's training. Anyway, Sven, we're about the hour. Thank you so much, sir. This was really, really interesting. It was really nice to meet you. Yeah. So people can follow you through X. Are there any other places where people can find you?
Yeah, you can find me on X, Sven Stoffels, and then my YouTube channel at Sven Streams, and that's about it. Yeah, you can find me anywhere you want. You know,
it's like that the big sigh, like I have to tell people where. Again.
They'll be able to find me. Just type in Sven Stoffels and you'll find me somewhere.
Yes. Samson says, thanks guys for keeping real comics alive. Manga took over the market for now, but let's be honest, comics are about autistic Japanese teenagers can't be on top forever. This is true. Renegade indies that don't just slap a new name costume on corporate media creations are the future. That's the true underground keeping this media alive. All right. Before we end, guys, I have to show you something. I have my own, wait, stop this. Stop the screen. I have my own campaign. It's the last day, so get on that, guys. We are on Fund My Comic right now with the Perfection Collection. The Perfection Collection, guys, is so the Perfect 10 series. It's a superhero series. It's like this. You have this artificial assassin, a biosynthetic meta-humanoid, and she wakes up in a superhero universe, and she doesn't know who she is, what she's doing there, and she is immediately cast in this war between two factions. It's really cool. It's non-stop action. It's like 6 issues of crazy fast-paced action. Colorful artwork by the amazing Paul Rodriguez and Daniel Rodriguez, and
hot babes, hot busty babes,
hot chicks. Yes, so we have it all, guys. We have it all. Look at this. This is fantastic. We've been working on this for a long time, and this is issue 6. I can't believe we even made it this far. You know, and issue 6 is the conclusion to this arc. So you can grab issue 6 as a single issue, or you can get the Perfection Collection, which collects all 6 issues of this arc in one massive trade paperback, 192 pages. So trade paperback or hardcover. You can grab it here. It's printed and published and distributed through Critical Blast in the United States. They always do great work. They also published our artist edition, which people really like. You can also grab your own personal character commission. So Pau Rodriguez will draw any character you want. And this comes with a hardcover Perfection Collection plus a signed copy of issue 6. And we are working on the freebies. So get on that, guys. The link to this campaign is below this video. So wait, we move. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. Wait, is Sven gone? Did Sven leave? Sven, where's Sven? Sven is gone. Okay, guys. I can remove this. So thank you all for showing up. I wanted to say thanks to Sven. Thank you, Sven. I'm completely thrown off now because Sven is gone. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. If you like this conversation in the stream, give it a like, and if you didn't like it, give it a dislike, and I'm very sorry. I'll be back next week with a brand new guest. So same channels, same time, new guest. Hope to see you guys then. See you later. Bye, guys.